How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So, got some stuff back from CGC. I haven't posted a video in a while. That's because I was gone and then I was hungover and was too tired and had a ton of work and I just didn't feel like posting. Not only that, my AC isn't working. So, during the day, it gets to like 1,000 degrees in here. And I just don't like doing videos. So, it's early in the morning so I can get this video out. But anyways, first, thank you to Mr. Gordon. So my brother was opening the mail, and all of a sudden he gets these two comic books, these Hulks 377. One's raw and one's graded, 9.4. Second printing, and a bottle of maple syrup. And he's like, "What is this? Like, what?" And so he calls me and he asks me, he's like, "Hey, what is this?" And then I was like, "I don't know." And apparently it's a letter. So a subscriber out there remembers my story about how I was reading a Hulk 377, and I was eating pancakes or something like that. And I ended up getting, I always remember, I had sticky hands or something, and I ended up getting maple syrup on the comic book. So he sent me two, a raw one and a graded one. So thank you. I've never had that happen before, so very nice. All right, let's move on to the comic books. We got a Conan 23, first Red Sonja. Came back to the grade I was hoping for, $2.99, which is the price. That's the other number I'm saying. A lot of people will ask. First full Red Sonja, 24. I thought it'd be 8.0, came back 7.5, so not that big of a deal. $1.99. This book I haven't gotten recently, but it's the first appearance of Howard the Duck. Fear 30. I thought it'd be 9.2, so I'm not happy there. $3.79. I'll probably do an auction update. I was looking at the numbers. It was our biggest auction yet, so that's good. So thank you for everyone that joined and participated. Ghost Rider. This is from the 50s Ghost Rider. I think he's called the Phantom Rider now or something. Came back to Raiders, wanted $400. Jungle Action 5. First, isn't this his first solo? First, yeah, Black Panther solo thing. Yeah. Which one is this? I got multiple copies. Like I said, I always get more than this. It's always on our website, collectorscomics.com. Go check it out. That would be 6.5, got 7.5, so happy there. $179. Thor 126. And of course, we all know that Hercules is going to be in future MCU movies. Came back to the grade I was hoping for, $279. Here's an older Batman. Kathy Kane appearance. 147 and a pretty higher grade. Came back to the grade I was hoping for, $300. Yeah, I think my last video I posted was Saturday, so like 5 days ago. Yeah, I was just got back. I didn't feel like working. And then I had a whole bunch of work to do because normally I work weekends too. So when I miss, I left Saturday, Sunday, and came back mid-Monday. So basically I had like 3 days of work I was behind on. Saturdays and Sundays I don't work as hard. This came back, what, a 3.5? I thought it'd be a 2.5. So good there. $4.50. Here we go. First Silver Age, Hawk Girl and Hawkman. Did you know? You know who the first super heroine was from DC? It wasn't Wonder Woman. It was actually Hawk Girl. I think so. I could be dead wrong. Now that I think about it, I'm second guessing myself. But I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure someone in the comics will correct me that it wasn't her. I'm pretty sure she came out before Wonder Woman. All right. Well, anyways, thought this would be a 3.0. Came back 4.5, 550. Guess we'll find out in the comments. Tell me how wrong I am. People are always like, oh, why don't you remember? I'm like, I have so many things on every single comic book I have to remember. A lot of times the wires get crossed and I get confused. I thought it'd be a 2.0. This came back 3.5. So happy there. This is first Super Scroll, 550. But yeah, I went to Austin for my bachelor party. It was fun. I liked it. I had a good time. Had some barbecue. Went to the bars. You know, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Fantastic Four. Thought it'd be a 4.0. Got a 3.5. 259. But yeah, Austin's fun. Fun city. I've been there before. Had a couple friends down there. Met up with them. Went to a topless lake, river, something like that. But it is not the kind of topless that you want to see. Fantastic Four, 46, first full Black Bolt. 259. Yeah, my friends were out. We closed down 6th Street. Ugh, I was so tired. I just remember I just wanted to go home for the longest time because we left at I went to my friend's house to go to the airport and he gives me a drink. So I started drinking at 6:30 a.m. Then we drank in the airport lounges. Then we drank on the flight, the whole flight there. And then of course we get there and we start drinking and I was just like, I just remember I was tapped out by 10 o'clock at night, and they wanted to stay out for another 4 hours. I'm like, guys, I can't hang like I used to. I'm an old man now. All right, Flash 137. That'll be 5.0. Got a 5.5, 149. Yep, I'm not a young buck anymore. You know, it's funny. I always liked this cover because I had it as a kid. It's kind of funny how that happens. I don't know. You remember something, and I probably read it when I was a kid. Obviously, I read it when I was a kid, but I knew nothing about it. I just remember I thought it was cool because there's 2 flashes. 147, that'd be 6.0, got 5.5. 169. But yeah, it's funny how that is. You remember things as a kid, and you're like, oh, I really like that. It could be really bad. Have you ever watched a TV show or a movie that you watched when you were a kid and you thought it was the greatest thing in the world, and then you watch it and you're just you get that hit of nostalgia, but then your actual brain kicks in and goes, this is terrible. Or music or something like that. Some music though, if it's good, or a movie's good, then it'll stand the test of time. Journey Mystery 95. Thought it'd be 6.0, got a 5.5, 299. This book, I don't think I ever had in a 9.8 before. This is the Punisher Limited series. Is it limited? Yeah, limited. So they did this, and then they do it as normal. So technically, this first, I guess, kind of solo series. I'm trying to think. He had those magazines that he was in, something super action, or it was a magazine so they could be more grimy and gritty. And I think basically for mature audiences, because I don't think they had to deal with the comic code if it was a magazine. And I think they're normally black and white. So Marvel's super action. I don't know. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. But I've never had this in a 9.8. I can tell you that much. I thought it'd be a 9.6. So, see, this is the kind of good bumps that you want. 13.99. Also got I forgot, it's over there. Got an Earthworm Jim #1. I bought it. I always liked Earthworm Jim. Wolverine Limited Series #1, 4. I thought it'd be a 9.2, so good there. 225 for this one. So we got 2 limited series, Punisher and Wolverine. First appearance of Kitty Pryde. Also, isn't there something else in there? White Queen and Sebastian Shaw. I like that movie, that X-Men movie, First Class. I really like that. That was probably one of my favorite X-Men movies. I mean, obviously X-Men 1 I watched a bunch of times because I was a kid. But I'm thinking, I think I thought X-Men First Class was the best X-Men movie out of all of them. I did like Days of Future Past, but that was just because of cool action and stuff. I thought X-Men First Class was probably like the best, like a movie. What is this? Camera Actor I was hoping 229. And last, we got this Young Avengers number 01. Came back the grade I wanted, 9.4, 189. I heard there's possibly doing like some Young Avengers things, like the speculation, but there's been speculation forever. I know they said that, you know, whoever played Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld or something like that, she's set to return. I think like more confirmed stuff. They always say everyone's set to return, but like I think there's been something in the pipeline. I mean, if they did a Young Avengers, I do not see it as a movie, to be honest. It would be probably a Disney Plus TV show, because they'll probably do something, take all the like the teenage ones and put them together. Because if you notice, most of the teenage ones have been on Disney Plus, so you got, and honestly, it fit better there. Because let's be honest, a Young Avengers movie doesn't really make sense because all the people in there are younger. So you're really getting rid of a huge demographic that you would if you're in the theaters, like older people. Like I don't really have any interest to see Young Avengers. And plus, the average person will be like, Young Avengers? Like, I'm so confused. Like, people that don't follow comics, they'll be like, wait, it's Kid Avengers. I don't want to watch it. So you have to think in terms of like the average person. Yes, people that understand comics know. But anyone that sees a trailer is like, what is this? Like a fake Captain America, a fake Hulk, a fake, like, that's how they're going to think. They're going to think some like kid version. It won't do well in the theater. At least that's my interpretation. On Disney Plus, since you already built up an audience around Kate Bishop on the Hawkeye and then Miss Marvel, I'm sure she'll be in it. I don't think it'll be like this traditional lineup. It'll probably just be like the kid versions doing Avengers stuff. I don't know who else you'd throw in there. Probably haven't appeared yet, but that's how I kind of see it. I think the general public won't understand and will just think it's like a kid's movie because it's called Young Avengers, even if they call it something different, like Avengers Light or Avengers something, where it doesn't say the word young or, you know, talk about how they're kids. I think people will look at it and just be like, what is this? Like your average person. We're all comic people. We know what's going on. But we're a very small group of people that actually watch this stuff. Most people are just average people. I mean, you don't get like hit $3 billion worldwide because they're all comic lovers. No. I'm talking about Endgame, I think, hit $3 billion, I think, or maybe $2 billion and gross box office sales. So you don't hit that. So the average person's not going to understand at all. I don't think it'll do well in the theaters. So I think it'll probably hit like a Disney Plus thing. Not to say that it won't be good, because they have some decent higher budget stuff on, you know, TV, like the She-Hulk. I mean, it's not the best CGI, but it's not bad by any means. So I think it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be a TV show, yeah, I mean, it would probably do better as a TV show now that I think about it, because if they go the route having Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, let's say they introduce one or two other characters and they're in it, and then they have to introduce like one or two other new superheroes, it'd be better to have like, I don't know, like 6 episodes to really dive into those new characters and talk about the team. Because the reason why Avengers works so well is because that's the thing. That's another reason why it won't work as a movie. Because when you have everyone that goes sees the Avengers and all the other movies, you already are familiar, right? When you have like they all make billions of dollars. So if you force all these people in, like the Kate Bishop, Miss Marvel, you're expecting that all those people that are watching this movie have Disney Plus and have watched the shows, which doubt it. I mean, there's only like, I don't know, if I can remember correctly, like the Miss Marvel stuff is only like a handful of million people that watched it, like 1 point something million people, like not even 2 million people watched it. That's not enough for a theater movie. They're not going to have any idea who these characters are. I know Miss Marvel's probably going to be in Captain Marvel 2, but then what about Kate Bishop? Like other characters that they introduce, so it's not going to work. It just won't. I don't see it happening as a movie. So it'll be a TV show, which then again, if it does really well, maybe I doubt it. So that's just my thoughts. I rambled. All right, have a good day.